Welcome back. It's a super sneaky scam that can trick even the most cautious people out there. We're talking about credit card skimmers. My next guest offers advice on how to protect yourself and your checking, debit, and credit card accounts. And joining us now here on The Factor Uncensored is Dan Parsons with the Better Business Bureau, the head of the bureau here in Houston. Dan, just when we think we can rest about our credit cards, our debit cards, these damn thieves figure out a way to go into our accounts. We had a ring that is currently under investigation here in the city of Houston, specifically Baytown. And two have been arrested. They're trying to round up the rest. So first of all, when we talk about credit card skimmers, exactly what is that?
Well, before we talk about skimmers, let me talk about a four-letter word you just said. We can rest? No, you can't rest. All right, skimmers, simple technology. And it can be complex technology, which is kind of what this ring had going. Basically, they're hijacking an ATM, a gas pump, any electronic transactional device that takes credit cards, debit cards, whatever cards, and they're stealing information from it. They're basically stealing it, downloading it, then going off and using it for their own purposes. It's basically stealing electronically.
High-tech theft.
Very high-tech.
So what can we do as individuals to protect ourselves? I know many measures are in place with a credit card. You can call the credit card company and fight it and say, look, I didn't make this charge. But once they go into your debit account, your bank account, that's going to be a battle, even if you report it stolen.
Yeah, and even again on fraud on a debit, you're going to be fixed. It just may be a little more work. Let me go back before I give you the two, what I would say are the two big things, and just say, this is going to sound unrelated, but it's not. It's not like auto theft. If somebody wants your car, they're going to get it. It's just a question of what things can you put in place to make it harder to do it, and second, how to detect it and spot it quickly. So those are the two things we got to do. Now, putting things in place. Anytime the credit card leaves your hand and goes into an electronic device, it's Isaiah, this is a game of risk. It's like playing poker in Las Vegas. Okay, you give a credit card number over the phone to somebody, there's a certain risk. You even give it to a person face to face, there's a risk. These machines, and I'm going to tell you right now, most people are not going to change their habits. They're going to continue to use electronic devices. I'm going to continue it myself. I'll be honest, I get popped about once or twice a year, and I have to go back, but I spot it when it happens. I've got all the warnings, got them all set up. So yeah, I went to my bank's ATM and I used it, and all of a sudden within 30 minutes, did you? Oh, I did not. And you quickly alerted. And like this thing, that you've got law enforcement involved. I'm thrilled at that.
Yeah.
They got local people, local scam, local. Those people, amen. That does not happen often. Most of this electronic stuff, it's foreign. It's overseas. It's bigger, larger networks.
And time is of the essence in a crime like this.
Absolutely.
Sell it fast, use it fast.
You know, and Isaiah, a couple other things. Everything's tied to a statement. Everyone gets, I love this thing with consumers. You get a bill once a month, either online or in the mail. What do you do with it? Put it in a nice little stack for bill day. No. You open it up. If it's online, you open up the thing. Is it correct? So if you're gonna use the convenience of the electronics, then the trade-off is, well, I got to monitor it more closely, like your health. I'm going to live a little dangerous lifestyle, but guess what? You better get in and keep an eye on it, because that's how you spot the fraud quickly. Like most of the ATMs, I'm not sure this is part of your story or not, but you should know, the banks really don't control them. They have outside companies that do it.
Right.
You're not walking out every day to go take a look. Now, and I don't think we have to tell your viewers, any gas station you go to where the front of the machine's hanging off, you probably don't want to go to that one. I think people have figured that one out. But here's the problem, like you say in your investigation, they can do it sitting in a van 20 feet away with electronic devices that are still intercepting it. In fact, that's one little thing we found on a lot of these. I'm not saying you should be suspicious of everything around you, but you've done that transaction. You didn't go in to give it to the cashier. You did it to the machine, whatever kind it is. Within the next half hour or so, just double check your account. Is everything okay? It's a little more work, but it stops the damage.
Absolutely. And I always say, pay attention to when you go to fast food restaurants, because many of them have the small portable skimmers, and they'll take your card, skim it there, and then pay for your food, and they've downloaded your number. So you have just got to pay attention. I'm always looking at the attendant or the clerk who is in a fast food restaurant through a drive-through.
You are very smart to do that. Let me tell you why. A lot of those companies are relatively new in the business. They're working as facilitators to the restaurants. They're the ones that have the little screen. How much are you going to tip me today? Okay, that's another story. But
Another story.
A lot of these are new companies, and they're kind of not so new to they don't know the fraud business real well, and they're turning those things back and forth. People are looking at them. Yeah, you're right on that. Fast food is a definite area to watch.